Hi everyone, Letty here from Party Planner Papery. Today I'm going to be sharing another Not Too Shabby Shop design team project share, just to kind of give you some inspiration using the stamp and die set of the month. This month it was the collection called Fairy Doors. You can see right there, Fairy Doors. It is a really cute stamp set along with coordinating die set. The really fun thing about the die set is that it has some hinges on the door so they actually open, and there's also some little cutouts on the little well. Super cute. If you want some inspiration, you can check out the hashtag N2S Fairy Doors. All of the design team did some projects earlier in the month. Here were the 3 cards that I made using this stamp and die set that I did tutorials on. I'll link that video down below. And then again, you can check out that hashtag if you want some more inspiration. Here's the second card. And I did add some gemmies on the little butterflies after I finished that video. I didn't do them on camera. You can see here the cute little door. So again, those were the 3 cards that I did in my first tutorial that I had earlier in the month. And I'll link that video down below. So what we're going to do today is we're going to continue to use this Fairy Sparkle collection that I picked up at Tuesday morning. It's by Little Birdie. It's an older collection. I don't know that it's available. I also use a little bit of the holographic cardstock from Joann's. And we're going to be making 3 cards today. My first one is a 5x7. So I have a card base. I have a larger mat. I have a medium mat. And then I have a smaller 4x6 piece of cardstock pattern paper from this collection that's going to act as kind of my main pattern. And then I've added a stamped sentiment. The neat thing about this is that it actually die cuts around the letters, which is super, super neat. And then I have a couple of butterflies I'll be adding in along with those little mushrooms. So that will be my first card. We're going to do it together on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and just add on my larger mat first, and then my medium mat, and I will have all the dimensions down in the description box below in case you're interested. And then I have this 4x6 section of the paper as well. I'm just centering them so that way you can kind of see an even border all the way around. Here's what that looks like. Now let's go ahead and finish embellishing this card. So I'm going to use my Barely Art wet glue to go ahead and glue down the butterflies and the mushrooms. So I have my little mushrooms. Now I'm going to add my little sentiment. And again, the neat thing about this stamp and die set is that each of the sentiments has a coordinating die to cut around those sentiments, which is super, super fun. And not something that you find in every set, but it is available in this one specific set. So I have my 3 little butterflies here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some gemmies that I have in my stash. I'm going to add them using this little jewel picker that I got from Amazon. I can link that down below as well in case you're interested. And I'm going to just add 3 gemmies to the inside of each of the little butterflies. So I'm just going to quickly add those on. And again, I did not add these on camera from my last video, but I wanted to go ahead and include them on this one so you could see how I did that. Here is what my card looks like so far. Now, the last step I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of glossy accents. This is a product by Ranger. I'm going to just add them to any little section of the card that I want to make kind of stand out with a little bit of a shine. So the insides of flowers, the inside of that birdhouse, and then the mushroom tops. There is my card number 1. So super cute. And again, this was a 5x7 card. Okay, so for card number 2, we're going to make another 5x7. Now, as far as the papers and cardstocks, those are going to be exactly the same. The difference here, though, is we're going to use a little bit of different embellishments, including one of these little doors. So what I did was I stamped out this hello sentiment on just a circle, and I'm going to be adding it behind my little door. So I'm going to go ahead and start by adding that onto my card mat here, and then I'm going to go ahead and end up adding this door to where it actually opens with the sentiment. And I did it in a way where the bird would look like it was sitting on top of the door frame. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down my largest mat, then my medium mat, and again, all dimensions will be listed in the description box below in case you're interested. And then I'm going to go ahead and add on my 4x6 mat right in the center, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the glue only to the outside frame of the door because I do not want to glue that door shut. So I'm just going to add glue to the outside and then glue it right over that circle. And now it looks like I have my bird over my door and the door does open. So now I'm just going to finish adding a couple of additional embellishments. So I'm going to add in the little mushrooms to the side. Again, making sure I don't close that door. I'm going to add a couple of these little butterflies again. I just think they add so much decoration to the sky of this little scene that I have here. So super cute. Just gonna add those little butterflies. And those do also have mat coordinating die cuts. And then again, I'm gonna go ahead and take out some little jemmies, and I'm gonna add some little jemmies, 3 jemmies in fact, to each of the little butterflies. So these cards are coming together super, super quickly here. So I'm just adding these jemmies, so quick and easy. Now I'm again gonna go ahead and add my glossy accents to some little areas of the card that I want to make shine. And there is my card number 2. And again, it has the little door that opens to reveal the little sentiment message that says hello. So super cute, super fun. It's interactive, and I think it turned out super cute. So now we're on to card number 3. So for card number 3, I am going to be making an A2 size card. I stamped the little wishing well onto a circle stitched circle die cut that I had, and I added an extra. I went ahead and added an extra well that I was going to add almost like a doodle pop right on top. I have my little butterflies. I ended up bringing in the holographic paper for this one, or the holographic cardstock. I thought it would just add a little bit of extra shine and just make it more whimsical. And then I am doing one of my new favorite layouts, which is adding the 4 little panels, almost like a window, onto the card mat. Using the pattern paper. So I'm going to go ahead and add my holographic cardstock first, and then I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive to each of the little segments of my card mat that I'm using here. These are small little segments. Again, I'll list all the dimensions in the description box below so you can get an idea of how to cut your paper whenever you want to use this same design. So I've added the 4 different panels, and again, you can see here how that holographic paper just really stands out, makes it very shiny, makes it whimsical. Now I am going to add my circle sentiment right in the inside of the card, or the middle part of the card. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And I was just kind of laying it out to make sure I wasn't going to overlap with my little fairy in the corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and take off the backing on my double-sided adhesive that I have on the back of my butterflies to make them pop up a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive to my little fairy and add her down in the corner. And this was just one of the die cuts or the ephemera pieces that was part of this collection that I had purchased from Tuesday morning. I'm going to go ahead and glue down some little mushrooms. Now I do have these little flowers, and this was supposed to be like a little lamp, a little flower lamp. I am actually going to cut them in half and use the bottom or the base of the little lamp as little flowers. And then I'm also going to use the shade of it, which is the other little part of the flower, as an additional flower. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue them. And you see here where I'm gluing it right over the well, because I'm going to add that additional well right on top, and it'll cover it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a few flowers here and there, kind of popping out from behind the well, just to add a little bit of extra fun, whimsical touch right in the center of this card. So you see here again, I'm just cutting my flowers down. And then I'm going to go ahead and take off. I have this second well popped up with foam dimensional tape, just to kind of make it stand out, almost like a doodle pop. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of jemmies to the inside of the butterfly. And then I'm going to add some additional glossy accents just to certain areas of the card that I want to make shiny. Again, sort of the flowers, the mushrooms, and the inside of that well. So here is card number 3. And again, this was an A2 size card. So you see here it's a little bit more dimensional than the other ones. So super cute. So again, this was 3 cards using that Stamp and Die set of the month, which is using that Fairy Doors collection. We have our 3 cards there. Here is the Stamp and Die set that's available at the Not2ShabbyShop.com. Here is their logo and their website, which I'll be sure to link in the description box below. So definitely check it out. Thanks for visiting, everyone. Here are a couple of videos I think you might enjoy. Hope you subscribe, like this video, and happy crafting.